Hi, it's your coach Joe Lucas. Welcome to your Practice Power daily coaching video for Wednesday, August 7th, 2013. Hey, one of the things that I want to talk to you about today is your approach when you're dealing with either clients and prospects. There's a line where you want to be liked and you want to be kind of the good person and you want to ruffle anybody's feathers. And then there's times you got to go out there and smack somebody in the head and say, "Wake up, do something here." And you got to know when to deploy that, or I call it, you got to know when to hurt them to heal them. All right. And for a lot of advisors, because we want to be all professional, right, and kind of give out our intellectual capital, you got to remember 95% of the people you deal with are going to be emotionally based decision makers. So you can logic them to death, you can pie chart them to death, you can Monte Carlo simulate them to death. It's not going to matter at the end of the day because you're not going to be able to push them through threshold. Now, what you got to remember is human beings are motivated by two forces and two forces only: pain and pleasure. So in other words, your recommendations, your strategy have got to deploy one or both of these twin forces. So if you're making a recommendation, you got to be able to link to that person. Hey, by doing this, you can avoid all that, all the pain of uncertainty, all the pain of taking a loss, all the pain of this, all the pain of that. You got to really, they got to associate to it, right? And then on the other side, hey, by doing this, here's what you're going to get. And then you got to link it to what they want most, right? If you're not doing that in your meeting process, in your sales process, you're being overly analytical. And look, and I'll get into this tomorrow about what I think of the industry training around here, and I'm going to kind of lay some stuff on the line tomorrow for everybody. But for today, what I want you to do is I want you to review your last several prospect meetings. I also want you to review your last several client reviews when you had to make a change in a portfolio or a recommendation, right? Or you're talking to somebody on a client on the phone, you have a recommendation you want them to take action on. How are you describing it to that person? Are you making the analytical case and they go, well, that sounds good, let me think about it? Or are you linking it to what they want to avoid most and what they want to gain most? That emotional linking with pain and pleasure totally changes the dynamic of how people decide, how your clients decide. And if you're not doing this, quite frankly, you're not grasping all your power. You're not utilizing all your resources. You want to find out more? Meeting Mastery and Mastering the Art of People in Practice Power. Take a look. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.